Hey YouTube, here's another rifle review. This is your Marlin XT-22. And of course, let's make sure the weapon is clear. Nothing in the chamber. Magazine's clear. So, this is the Marlin XT-22, and it is a right-handed bolt-action rifle. But hey, guess what, guys? I'm left-handed. It actually never bothered me to shoot a right-handed bolt-action because I can hold the rifle with my left hand and operate the bolt with my right hand. So that's never bothered me. Um, it's a bolt action, and typically I shoot off a bipod anyways, so it actually I shoot a lot faster using a right-handed rifle because I have both hands, on the rifle, one hand on the trigger and one hand on the bolt, so I can operate it pretty fast. Um, I typically see this rifle for about 200 bucks or so. I've seen it for like $190 also. So it's pretty affordable. The scope is a center point scope. Got it at Walmart. It was like 20 bucks, but it's actually one of the best scopes I've ever had. It's very clear. It keeps it zero. I had the scope on a 223, a 556, 762 by 39, and it's back on my 22. So I've had this scope for a very long time, probably about 6 years, and it's been through camping trips and everything, and I love the scope. But back to the rifle. So it does have an adjustable trigger, which is right here. The adjustable trigger is actually pretty nice on it. The trigger pull on this rifle itself is actually very nice. For a 22 rifle, it's got a lot for it. I mean, adjustable trigger, which I've actually never adjusted it because it was fine the way it was. 7 round magazine, which is fine. It will actually feed the Marlin 795 magazines. The silver ones are 10 rounders too. It does come with a 22-inch micro grooved barrel. So out of all of my 22s, this is actually the most. It's actually the most accurate 22, and I've been able to shoot this rifle up to 200 yards. So that's pretty damn good for a 22. At 200 yards, I mean, I am aiming pretty high, but they are hitting the steel gongs at 200 yards. But typically, this is my bolt action rifle for about 100 yards, 150 yards. Shooting just paper targets. I can keep a pretty good group. My grouping for this rifle is about, on a good day, 1 inch, average day, 2 inch groups, which is pretty standard for, bulk 22 rounds. I'm shooting CCI mini mags, Federal bulk pack, and your Remington Thunder, your Remington Golden Bullets and the Thunder stuff. They've all fed very well through it. I mean, it is a bolt action, so it's not going to jam. Sometimes though, the nose of the bullet seems to get stuck on the feed rounds just a little bit, and all you really have to do is just jam it in there and lock the bolt down. So the micro grooved barrel makes this rifle very, very accurate. Um, it is more accurate than your 1022 because of the longer barrel, the micro grooving on it, and because this trigger is pretty awesome. And it is a bolt action, so it is going to be more accurate than your Ruger 1022, which I also do have. Um, the whole thing is synthetic, so it's pretty light. You can easily take this thing backpacking. You can shoot all day. I prefer to actually shoot bolt action on 22s, so I don't, waste as many rounds. Purpose of this rifle, plinking mainly. Maybe some small game if you want, but mainly it's a recreational 22 rifle. You would use it for just shooting cans. What I like to do is I like going to like Toys R Us, Walmart, and you can buy a big old bag of plastic army men, and you can do headshots at 100 yards at the Army Men. Which is pretty cool. I tend to buy the gray Army Men, the bad guys, so I don't feel like bad shooting the green guys. But that's up to you. Safety is right here. Very positive safety. Here's the bolt. It's a pretty small bolt. I mean, hey, it's a 22, so you can see that the bolt's well worn down. So I've done a lot of shooting on this guy. But here's the bolt. Pretty small, pretty light. It's actually very smooth. Even when I first got it, it was pretty smooth. But the more you shoot it, the smoother it gets. So, um, with the scope and the rifle, it it's probably your perfect combination. It is a 4-power scope. I had a 3x9 on it, but you know what? I thought it was overkill for 22, so I put it on a different rifle. The size of it, it's actually a very long rifle. Take a look at it. It's not a short carbine by any means. It's a full length rifle. Um, by the way, it is August 14th, actually August 15th, 2013, and in the state of California, 22 long rifle ammunition is back on the shelf. I saw some bulk packs. I saw some Winchesters. Um, I saw some I saw some Winchester 333 rounds. I saw some CCI mini mags, and I saw a 500 round bucket of golden bullets. So the 22 scare, the whole 22 bullets are disappearing. It's looking a little bit better. Looking kind of positive. I'm feeling optimistic about it. Thanks, guys.